can we go back in time to the origins of where Tony is coming from? Like, what was your childhood like?
So everything that I said last time, as far as that part, really everything I said was even though I was a character, I didn't lie about anything I said. Okay. I told the truth. Now I made it into a joke,
right?
But actually, I did have a little bit of a rough time as a child. So I was molested and shit. You know, all of that shit happened to me. But if you're asking like what I went through as a child, I went through a lot of that coming up.
Really?
So, you know, I went through a lot of getting jumped, you know. So, no, the jump for the Crip shit wasn't the only type of jump I went through. I done been jumped on plenty of occasions just because I was gay. Man, I done been through some shit.
So let me ask you this. It's kind of a controversial question, but general assumption by a lot of woke people is that you're born gay and that there's nothing that could happen to you in your life that would turn you gay. But then sometimes I'll be listening to different people who work with young kids and stuff, and they'll kind of make it clear that from their perspective, their opinion is that the vast majority of people who become gay suffered some kind of childhood molestation. What's your stance on that?
No, that's not okay. You know you gay when you born. Like you just know. I knew as a kid. I knew. Shit, didn't I tell y'all what I was doing as a kid? Like you know, but being gay, let me tell you something, and I studied this. So the right side of your brain is your masculine energy.
Okay.
The left side of your brain is your feminine energy. So anytime when you born, you operate on whichever your brain decide it want to work on. So I more deal in my feminine energy, but like I said, I know how to dip into my masculine energy when I need to, and then you can get your masculine Tony.
Okay.
Your man, then the masculine voice start to come out.
Right.
You know, and then you know, when I'm operating with the left side of my brain, then you know I can start, you know, treating women, you know, doing stuff for women, because you know I love women. You know, I don't want to fuck them, but I do love women. I'm pro women. I don't be, as you see. I came out here with some niggas and my homegirl. I don't have no gay friends.
Oh, really?
So yes, I have
You
zero.
suck up all the gay air in the room.
Yeah, it's only enough room for Tony Willrich. There's no other room for any other rainbows.
Right.
So I more deal in the feminine energy when my right side of my brain is ringing and shit. But you know, it's all about genetics. I feel like, and it's some spiritual shit with it too. I feel like, you know, like when you born, like, you know, all that shit that they be saying about when you die and then you come back to life as somebody else, reincarnation, and then some other spirits probably got mixed in your spirit, and then it made gay. Or made, you know, you operating your left side of your brain more.
Yeah, like when I talk to you, it does occur to me, like, and I was even thinking about this earlier, is that there was a couple of different kids that I was in elementary school with that were like 100% you knew that they were gay when they were in like second or third grade. And then as I got older, all of a sudden we're in like 8th grade and they are like coming out the closet and shit. Like, I really believe that the average person is just gay and there's no choice involved. It's just, that's just how it is. And that
the average person is gay?
Well, the average person who is gay, I'm saying that I think that you would probably know speaking to them at a relatively young age. You think that that's accurate?
Okay, so like explain.
Basically, I think you're born with it.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, you either, like I said, yeah, you're either born with it or you're not born with it. It's no way that you can make somebody like the opposite sex, unless if you bisexual, you know, then them people like both. But there's some people that just like one. You can't make somebody like something else. Like, you just can't do it.
But you have a child, so were you just toughing it out, trying to force yourself into a straight role at a certain point, or
masculine energy?
You were able to summon it.
Yes,
really?
It just comes natural. It comes natural. Then I can start doing my masculine voice.
Right.
So it's gonna come natural. It's just gonna come like I said. I left gay Tony. No, I left Crip Tony at home. He's not coming back out. So we decided to seal him away.
Okay.
But we summoned Tony Willrich today to come and talk to you.
Right.
You know, so it just happens.
So what were you like in high school? What kind of shit were you getting into?
I was pretty peaceful, but at the same time, like, I could also go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Defense mechanism. You just got to be able to summon the beast when it's time.
And I can summon up a few different alter egos. And I always did that as a kid.
Like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow kind of like in her little footsteps or whatever.
Okay.
You know, but I'm still just Tony Willrich though.
Roman.
So
Isn't that like her tough?
that's her
her tough
that's
persona.
when she switches into her or whatever the hell her what's that out of country person that European Europe.
Oh, that's a European.
Yeah, that's a European version of herself.
I'm not super tapped in, but I know she got mad personality.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she can do what I do. She can switch it. You know, start acting being this and then be this other person tomorrow.
Right.
So I could do that same shit.
That's fire. Mm-hmm. So you graduated high school?
I kind of gave y'all a couple of my Medea accents when I was here last time too. You remember when Crip Mac was like, "Shout out to Medea, Tyler Perry." When he was catching on to my older woman personality. That I know how to tap
I never
into.
seen one of his movies. I'm gonna be real with you.
Tyler, you ain't never seen no Tyler Perry movie?
I don't think so.
What rock are you sleeping under?
I haven't watched a lot of movies in my life, period. But I need to get tapped in.
You too busy grinding and working and hustling and stuff. Okay, there you go.
But sometimes I feel like there's movies that I hear just mentioned so much that I just have to tap in.
Oh yeah.
I saw Baby Boy a couple of years ago. I've been kind of getting by off that.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to watch TV more.
I know.
You need to watch TV more.
I want to watch like a full season of like Real Housewives of Atlanta and like.
You don't want to watch that. It's getting a little boring.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. But I'm supposed to be moving to Atlanta, so when I get on that show,
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these rappers that I do content with and interview. They have like a whole alternate life on Love and Hip Hop or whatever, and I never really seen it because I don't watch.
You should
that
actually
shit.
watch Love and Hip Hop. I saw. Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, I saw Masika here with
Oh my god, I love
San
her.
Andreas,
I love her.
and that didn't go too good.
Yeah, they got into it at the end.
They got into it real bad.
Yeah, I gotta go patch that up.
Yeah, I had saw that. You know, I be kind of like, you know, watching y'all sometimes. You know, it's certain people that I don't watch. It's certain people that I watch.
Who do you dislike?
Like you already know the
Bricc Baby.
Bricc Baby, Bob Marley. Yeah, can't watch his stuff. Anytime when I see some stuff with him, I just go right past it and go to the next one.
Would you take a perk with Bricc Baby and do a podcast?
Oh yeah, perk.
You need a perk to pod with him?
You have to be on a perk in order to do it.
That might be what you didn't like about
old
him.
English and everything, yeah.
He's perked up a little bit here and
Well,
there.
he can't do that around me. It ain't even really that. Like, he cool. The only thing I didn't like was the fakeness. I don't like people that switch up and do interviews and say stuff that was not said to my face while I was here.
Really?
You know?
Okay. The thing about Bricc Baby, though, is that he is comfortable in Hollywood environments. He told me that he went to a Baddies premiere, a Zeus party the other day and shit. So he knows what's going on. He's definitely cool with some gay people and shit. I feel like
Yeah, he's not homophobic.
But then the other side of his brain comes out as soon as we're talking about some gay shit because he is such a devoted Crip that kind of like it's a little difficult for him to square those two things. That he is comfortable around gay people, I think.
Yeah,
and then
is.
he's also just so devoted to the streets.
All right, I'll forgive him. I'll forgive him this one time, but I'm no more chances. You only get one chance with me.
With
I
Tony.
I barely give two chances. So I'll go ahead and forgive him.
Right.
I didn't like that he was on them other interviews saying all of that stuff, but I'm gonna just go ahead and forgive, and when I come back, I'll talk to him.
I need everybody to check out NoJumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out NoJumper.com. So make sure you tap in.